Here we are again. It's Tuesday morning. It's just after 6. I started my night lucky. My first fare was like a $13 fare, or $10 fare, got $13 for it. My second one was a $20 fare. The guy gave me 50. I don't know what drugs he was on, but he gave me 50 for a $20 fare. Then I had another one after that, was about $12 fare, but I got 20 for that. So money attracts money. Then it slowed down quite a bit, and after midnight, even before midnight, I started to fall asleep while watching a movie. It was X from Outer Space. It's some kind of it's a Japanese monster movie, sort of intertwined with exploring Mars, but they don't ever land on Mars, I don't think. But I slept through parts of it many times, so I think I tried to watch the second half of this movie about 6 times, and the shift just got away from me. I ended up doing decently in the money department for a Monday because of those 2 big tips at the beginning, and so I can't complain over there. And what's this guy doing? I think I'm gonna pass him on the right. He's turning left. And he's a big ugly mother. Look at that. Okay. Much better. There's some storm clouds brewing up there. I gotta walk to the chiropractor, and I gotta dress for it. It's cold out. It's 4 degrees. Cold for a morning this time of year. Usually it's a couple degrees warmer. Real cold one. I'm not dressed for it. Yeah, it looks like there's clouds in all directions starting to form up. It may start to rain by the time I'm walking to the chiropractor. Uh-oh, there's day shift right there. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I'll just pull in right behind him. I will be back tomorrow. Well, it is now Wednesday morning, or should I say, for me it's still Tuesday night. It is almost exactly 4 o'clock, and I'm clearing at the airport, and I've got over 300 on. My night started out reasonably okay, and it was fine, and I was reasonably busy, and when was it? I guess it was around 10 o'clock or so, maybe 11. I had a fare that went almost out here to the airport for $50. And these 2 guys were just waving on the side of the road, and they wanted to go away from where they were. They smelled like they'd been drinking considerably, and I think they must have come out of the strip club. So these 2 guys came out almost to here, and then I got back into town, and I had a fare for $10, the next one, and the guy gave me 20. It's you see how money attracts money. When you're making money, it attracts more money like you don't expect. And so this is how come I'm doing so well tonight. I've got over, like I said, over 300 on. And it's 4 o'clock, there's still 2 hours to go. Who knows what will happen next? I want to watch some more of what I've been watching tonight. It's that mini-series from the 1970s called Winds of War. And every movie that I mention here on this channel that I watch, it's all on YouTube. I'm watching everything on YouTube, so if you ever wonder where I get these movies from, just do a search on YouTube and you'll find it. Yep. And so, yeah, I can't complain. That's the Monday night was pretty good, but now the Tuesday night was even better. And we're getting to the dark part of the road where you can't see a damn thing. So I'll be back tomorrow or later this morning. It's 5:30 and we're at the airport again. I had a couple trips in between the first airport and the second one. Made about $25 in between those two. So I am somewhere near-ish to the, well, we're under 400, but definitely over 350. So I'm very pleased with that for a Tuesday night. This is excellent. My only complaint is I didn't get to finish watching the fourth part or the fourth installment of Winds of War because I fell asleep at one point while watching that. And so I had to rewind and go back to the part where I had fallen asleep, and then I got a little busy and had to watch to the part where I am right now, maybe about 10-15 minutes from the end. I'll watch that at home though. Yeah, so this week, if the rest of the week goes like this, I won't watch much, but I'll do really good financially. So talk to you sooner. It's just after 6 o'clock, and I just cleared from a long fare. Now I started off innocently enough at 6:30 in the evening, and the start was slow. I got a call, and that call was, half an hour into my shift, my first call. And what is this stupidity here? See, I don't usually work out this way. We're in the Western Communities, and they've got these stupid boulevards, and they've got exits going out onto this street. And here, in order to go the direction I want to go, I gotta pull a U-turn here, like that. And then I can go out here, because there's a median right there, and there was the exit where I came out of. Yeah. Okay. So my first call went from the old folks' lodge in Broadmead all the way out here to the Western Communities for like $36. And then my next call was a short one. It was about $10. Then I had another one after that. It was about $10. And by that time it was after 9. My next call was at almost 10 o'clock. And that one was to go out on the peninsula to some winery and pick up these people who were at a wedding reception out there. And I had to bring them all the way back into town. When I brought them into town, that was another $56. So, and it didn't take much longer to get my lease on. And then at around 1 o'clock or so, it died. And I didn't have any trips for about an hour and a half. So by around 2:30, I started getting trips again. And they were all short little trips of $4, $5, $6, $5. I got $5 and $6 to death. and I was trying to watch part 5 of The Winds of War. I finished watching part 4 yesterday at home, and then I started watching part 5 tonight, and I guess I got about 2/3 of the way through it, because every time I would sit down and start to watch part 5, I would get a call. Now, the first time I tried to watch it, when I had that long gap, I fell asleep. And I haven't fallen asleep since, because I kept getting disturbed and getting sent on these short little trips. Until now. The last one, I was dropping off the woman at a bus stop, which was just a couple blocks from her house, so that she could go out to the ferries. And now, I got sent from West Saanich Road, and the guy came out here to the Western Communities for $35. Now you're going to see the morning madness. This is the big rush back into town in the morning. People going to work early. It's just after 6 o'clock, so now this is the great big invasion of traffic going back into town. Usually there's nobody on this highway during my shift, but now in the morning, 6 o'clock, a miraculous thing happens and all these cars hit the road. I ended up having a good night. I did over 300, and for a Wednesday, that's nice. I did almost 400 last night. I think I mentioned that already with the 2 airporters. Now the night turned out okay, even though I did get $5 to death for a while there. Yeah, morning. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go off here, and I'm gonna go down into View Royal and wash the car because it's on the way. And avoid some of that stupid highway. Reminder to all, if you're involved in a car accident, fill out a report immediately. Yeah, right, fuck off. Don't get into an accident and avoid the paperwork. I'll be back. It's Friday morning. The time is now 6:05. And I am tired, and it's raining. It was one of those nights where, because the Friday is Good Friday, which is a holiday, and a lot of people don't have to go to work on that day. A lot of people treat the Thursday like Friday, and so I was busy. I was one right after another the whole night, except for towards the end, the last hour or so, I did get a chance to take a couple of really short naps. And I got one nap in between 2:15 and 2:45. But aside from that, I was one right after another. You know, when you don't get a chance to get a moment of peace, that's how busy it was. And it wore me right out. I am exhausted. Totally exhausted. I did about 450, 460, something like that. For a Thursday, that's quite enough, thank you very much. And it's still dripping. And it's cloudy. And so I consider that to be no car wash weather. I'm not going to wash the car. Yeah, one more night to go, and I think the Friday's going to be quiet. just because it is Good Friday and because it is a holiday. I think people got the Friday out of their system on Thursday night. So, one more to go. It is now 2:50 a.m. on a Saturday. It's been a strange and bizarre, different kind of Friday than usual. You may notice that my headlights are brighter than they were because they put new lenses on them because the old ones were getting cloudy. So the visibility is a lot better, at least going out the front, than it used to be. There is a shadow on the left, though, that's a little bit annoying. Anyway, getting back to the night the way it was. It was dead until 9 o'clock. Completely dead. I think between 6:30 and 9 I had 2 customers. Then it got busier. It mushroomed. It went crazy. It went crazy busy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, look at that deer. Isn't that a cute little deer? Oh dearie. Yeah. Go to the side of the road. Go to the side. That's a good little deer. Okay. We had a deer. Where were we going? Oh, yes. It mushroomed. It went busy between 9 and about 1. It was non-stop busy, non-stop, one after another. Boom, 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 boom. Just like last night. Just like the Thursday night. And then, at around 1 o'clock, it slowed down a little bit. And it got a little bit more manageable, and I started to watch a few videos and relax a little bit and, get a few fares, but not rushing like I was earlier. And so that's okay. It's, like I said, 2:52 now is the time. And we're going to go through Oak Bay Village. Yeah, right here is Oak Bay Village. Let's get some light. It's kind of smeared. Oh, that's nice. Nice and clear view of Oak Bay Village at night. I better turn the high beams off just because there's other cars and other things and what have you. So I just had a fare where I picked up this 18-year-old boy from a party, and I took him home down to the wilds of Oak Bay down here. And he was telling me that he's kind of fucked up. And I said, well, what's fucked up? And he says, well, just broke off with my girlfriend the other day. And I said, oh? He said, and she meant the world to me, and I love her, but, when we were at parties, she would ignore me, and then she would want to go talk to this other guy, and she'd talk with this other guy a lot. She would talk with this other guy, and she ignored me, and then I asked her if she wanted to, if she had feelings for this other guy, and she said, well, he's kind of interesting. So that's it, she broke up with him, and so that was it. That was all. That was the end. But now she is texting him and messaging him and trying to get his attention, even though she wants some space from him. That sounds like a double standard of some kind. Anyway, I told him, I said, I know that at your age it feels like a big deal, and you were together for 1.5 years, and it feels like forever, but when you get older, you'll realize that 1.5 years is not that big a part of your life. Now it feels like it is, yes. But as you grow older, 1.5 years is less and less of your time. And yeah, I know that you feel a lot for her. And I mean, I was there too at one time. I felt a lot for somebody when I was your age, and so on and so on. And you might even, you'll never forget her, and you might even think you miss her for a couple of years, and you'd want to get back or something. But as time goes on, there will be others, You'll never forget this one. No, of course not. But there will be other girls in your life. And it will be okay. And it will not be a big deal. And I said, it gets easier with time. You're going through a breakup. It's a big emotional thing, you know, when you're 18 years old. You'll be all right. Anyways, if anything exciting happens between now and 6 o'clock, I'll let you know about it. Well, let's do the old walk home. That big fruit tree there with the wire going right through it. You'd think that they would have cut down the tree or put the wire somewhere else. I don't know. They just let it happen, I guess. I think this is a pear tree or an... Yeah, I think it's a pear tree. Or an apple tree. Yeah, a pear tree, I think. Whatever kind of tree it is, doesn't matter. It's Saturday morning. It's about... What time is it? Let's check the watch. Oh, about 6:45. My mother would be expecting my call right about now. Hi, Mom. And this is for you. Yes, I don't think I did any part of the video this week of me showing myself. So here, I'm showing myself this morning. It turned out okay well, it was kind of weak for a Friday night, but it was dead at the beginning, busy in the middle, and then it sort of tapered off towards the end. I did about 350 or so. Not bad considering I did 450 on a Thursday night. And the rest of the week was no slouch either. I think I mentioned that already. So I did okay. Did okay. There will be food and whiskey and heat in the house and yeah, everything. All the bills paid. Everything going good. Yeah. What more can you ask for? More whiskey. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that concludes taxi vlog. What is it, 441? Somewhere around there. Hope yours is better than mine.